matchups always elevate the pressure. The heart beats a little faster. It gets a little more intense. Particularly, that team across the field is a conference foe. And that's exactly what we have in this showdown coming up. Welcome to Nippert Stadium, one of the grand old cathedrals in the sport, and home to the Cincinnati Bearcats. As we'll see the number 4 team in the country, the Virginia Tech Hokies, taking on the 25th ranked team in the land, the Cincinnati Bearcats. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer alongside. Guys, we can't wait to see this game. Been looking forward to it all week. The Hokies will boot it away to start the game. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Back to throw, it's Sorsby. Grabbed in the middle, it's Royer. And a pickup of 8 opens a world of opportunities on 2nd and 2. When you reach this point in the season, these types of games, top 25 matchups, really determine whether you're going to be a contender.
Yeah, and really show what you're going to be the rest of the season. How are you going to finish strong throughout the season? You're the first part of the season, now getting to the middle of the season, Palmer, getting a chance to show what you're about so you can finish strong.
It's a resume builder, no doubt about it. And really, there's been so much anticipation building up to this top 25 matchup. So which team can control their emotions, I think, goes a long way in who wins this one.
They'll snap it from the 39, 1st and 10. Motion from the wideout. They're going to ride this running back. This freshman makes the stop after a short gain.
Run game is good. Balance is good. Now, listen, if the run game isn't good, then you got to pass the football a little bit more. But sometimes you got to keep them honest, take them chunk by chunk.
Back to pass on 2nd down. Finds his man. It's Caldwell. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain.
I love early in the game getting my quarterback in a rhythm. Coming out, short passes, easy completions. Now we're getting in a good spot.
Gets it out quickly. Good pickup there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41.
Well, you love to see this on the first drive of the game, right? 3rd down, go back to the old faithful, the slant pass, something you put in on day 1 install back in spring practice. Executed perfectly, keep this drive alive.
Grab behind the line. It's Pryor. Open space at the 25. Touchdown, Cincinnati! And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing. They get set for the point after as we have the first score of the game. Well, that couldn't have gone any better.
It's so great for an offense to come out right out of the gate and score a touchdown on your opening drive. It just helps the offense establish that rhythm that is so important. It'll be interesting now to see how this offense does the remainder of this contest.
Looking for blockers. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. And he's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage by the big defensive tackle. Guys, let's step back here and chat Virginia Tech. When you break into the top 5 halfway through the season, you've been flying under the radar, and that is no longer an option. I want to see if this team can stay focused with all the attention they're getting.
And that's what's pretty cool about their season. Like, they're starting to get respect.
He's running free down the middle. He's at the 30. Inside the 10. Touchdown, Virginia Tech. He got loose, and it was lights out after that.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. Here comes the Cincinnati offense back on the field. How about that last drive? Just carved him up in the air, David.
Yeah, and how about that quarterback? You gave him the ball, and he delivered the good.
Oh, he wants it all. Intercepted, and now he's up to 14.
And he can fill up the hand now with that pick, man. That's number 5 on the season, consistently making plays for his defense. Always a guy where we're going to be calling his name over and over again.
Looking for a crease to the left. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Awesome job up front by this defensive line, being so good at the point of attack and eating blocks, eating some double teams that allows these linebackers to run free, unencumbered, and get to the football.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Single back formation, and they give it to him. Stuffed on back-to-back plays. He got nothing, and now they're looking at 3rd and long.
And that seemed a little off from the start, didn't it?
That was a big-time play, and it was off from the start because of the play he made.
And I don't think it would have mattered who was playing running back. There was absolutely nowhere to go.
Looking to throw, it's Drones. Throws for the tight end. A strike downfield. And he's ruled down right there, but he'll have plenty to move the sticks.
It's so hard for these DBs to try to match up with this guy one-on-one, the back end. He's just too big, and he's just able to run the corner out-muscle everybody for the football, and haul in the catch.
And the Hokies have it with a 1st and 10. Gonna run it. It's Stewart. Great penetration by this defense, and they knock him down behind the line. A loss of 1.
And, man, it's nice to have a guy that is just better than your guys. Hey, no matter what play you call, man, how about him getting in the backfield quick, penetrating, using his quickness, and using his strength to get him to the ground? That is a baller.
Fires to the big fella. Tripped up for the tackle.
Well, I know the tight end did some good things after the catch, but got to give the quarterback credit to the location of the throw. Because he put it out in front of his big man, he was able to make the catch and accelerate, creating some distance there between him and the defense.
The Hokies come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. They'll try to move the chains on the ground. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a 1st down.
Offenses that are great on 3rd downs, what do they do most of the time? They keep it in manageable situations where they're not predictable, not just dropping back to pass. They do it here on 3rd and short. They convert. This offense has been so efficient on 3rd downs all throughout this season.
And the Hokies are moving quickly down the field. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. Picks up the 1st down, still moving. He gets it inside the 30 and out of bounds at the 29, and they are rolling.
How nice is it in an offense when you can generate explosive plays by running the football? You got to force feed this guy, man. He is an absolute game changer.
The Hokies back to the line on 1st down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. Intercepted. Big play. Stops the drive. Looking for more room. Touchdown, Bearcats. The defense takes matters
Make a big play and don't be content. That's right. Go out and make an even bigger play. And he does it. He makes the pick and then takes it all the way back to the house. He looked like a wide receiver, for goodness sakes. Turn on the Jets, making the big play.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. Off play action on first down. Unloads it left. Complete downfield. He keeps throwing it like this for the Hokies, and the defense will have to sleep with one eye open.
And the defense is going to have to grip those pillows tight, because when a QB gets going and spinning it with the ability to run the football too and the diversity of this offense, it can be tough, and the Hokies fans will be excited.
Steps away. He can't find anybody. It'll be incomplete as the defense does a really good job in coverage.
There's an example of what happens when the quarterback doesn't have a chance to set his feet. The pressure just forced him to have to work off schedule a little bit. And I think because of that, he wasn't able to be as accurate as he wanted to be.
He lofts it high and deep down the left side. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch.
And I think on that last play, that's an example of the quarterback trying to predetermine who he wants to throw to, and instead of letting the defense dictate who gets the ball. Man coverage, that guy would...
Intercepted. A first half turnover can swing momentum. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
This is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision-making.
Got enough for the first, and he's still going. And he found plenty of running room on that one before the defense was finally able to get him down.
And running backs are so good, so talented, so elusive. You see nowadays they really have the ability to make you miss, run you over. Unbelievable effort. Nice job. You keep that going, it can be hard to stop.
Flushed out of the pocket. Got a man. It's Walker. Breaks into the open. The stop is made, but this offense is threatening. First and goal from the 9.
And this quarterback wasn't thinking about taking off and running with that one. He was outside the pocket, but he kept his eyes down the field. He kept reading the coverage. He was surveying to find an open target. Accurate throw, and they get the first down.
While we're only through one, these quarterbacks have been lighting up their stat lines. They are lined up and ready to go and get things started here in the second. Starting off this quarter close enough to smell the goal line. Motion from the back. To the air, it's Sorsby. Trying to barrel in. And with a hallelujah land. Touchdown, Bearcats! A score for the big fella here. Why are tight ends so effective in the red zone?
Well, these aren't the guys that are going to burn by you and go for 70 most of the time, but when you can use their big-bodied frames, threaten them to run the football and be a blocker in the running game, and now you slip them in the secondary, make that big play.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Holloway. He's brought down at the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. Virginia Tech sends the offense onto the field. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a score.
And I think being down 14, you can kind of feel that way. But, dude, if you put a good drive together, this is a 7-point game. So, Palmer, no need to panic.
I was just going to say, David, I mean, this thing can flip quick. You go down, score, all of a sudden your defense gets a stop, or who knows, better yet, gets a turnover. This game is entirely different.
Quickly complete. And the Hokies come to the line needing just inches for the first down. On 3rd and short, they'll try to pick it up on the ground here. They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground.
And they may have caught the defense napping there a little bit, David, maybe expecting pass on that 3rd down, but because of the back's effort now, fresh set of downs.
And it's so nice to have a guy that you can give the football on these 3rd down situations and feel confident you're going to continue to move the sticks.
Well, on that last play, you'd like to see the quarterback be a little bit more accurate and give his guy a chance to make the play. That ball wasn't even close to his intended target's body.
Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Back to throw, it's Drones. Fires to the wideout. He's got an open man. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. Last season, Kyron Drones really didn't play to the level he or Virginia Tech expected for him. Jesse, what does he need to do to return to his 2023 form?
It's consistency and avoiding the negative plays, avoiding the turnovers, making the throws you're supposed to make. There is no question physically, Kyron Drones has all the tools. And you think back to a year ago, if that Hail Mary stands against Miami and they get that win, maybe the season ends differently for Virginia Tech. This is a special talent. He's got to be more consistent.
Catch in the middle, it's Green. And he'll take it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown, Hokies.
And this receiver is on fire. He's got all the skills that you look for in a big-time target. And that's already his 2nd touchdown of the game.
Lining up for the PAT. And with the extra point, they're down a touchdown, 21-14. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Tennessee is currently ahead in this one, but unlike the days of Neyland and Fulmer and Majors, this has not been a blowout today in Knoxville. They're up by a field goal over Oklahoma. We will be multitasking today, boys. One eye on that game, one eye on your game. Really the only way to do it.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. First play of the drive, wants to throw. Starting to feel a little pressure. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance.
I don't care how talented you are as a quarterback, but your accuracy always goes down when you get hit. Nice job by the QB scrambling, working to his right, but he wasn't completing that pass with that pressure.
Works ahead for a couple. They'll stop him at the 27.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
All alone as he catches it. He goes out of bounds, maybe a step shy of the 40. They're going to mark it at the 39, and a really nice pickup there. The Bearcats will snap it on 1st and 10. Leaves it with the running back. A 7-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd and 3.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on 1st down, man, you are doing just that.
The Bearcats can really attack on this 2nd and short. Looking for a man. It's Sorsby. He rifles one deep to the left. And that's going to be incomplete. Going for broke on 2nd down, but 3rd down's coming up.
Pedal to the metal right now for this offense. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns. Here on their 3rd possession, they're still taking shots way down the field, and why not? Give the defense credit finally. Something good happens for them to get the incompletion, but if I'm this quarterback, I'm still throwing it.
Picks up the first down and gets down to avoid contact.
And Artie, it's completely changed the game. Like now it's 11-on-11 football. The quarterback used to hand it off and stand there and watch the play. Now he's very much involved in the play. He's running the football so much, and even when he's not, he's making somebody go with him and cover him. So the quarterback scrambling, the quarterback running has completely changed the way people play defense.
He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down.
It is so good for an offense early in the game to get in a rhythm and to start stringing first downs together. It makes the game really easy and puts that defense in a situation where they're starting to get tired. They want to sub. They want to get other guys in the field. Stringing first downs together like this makes it harder to defend.
And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Wants to go up top. Unloads to the wideout. Connection to the right.
This defense now is just getting gashed. And if you're the defensive coordinator, you might now want to think about being aggressive, changing up your play calls, and maybe breaking your own tendencies, because you have got to stop this offense just marching down the field.
It's 1st and 10 from the 13. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Dances away. Fires to the tight end. That completion takes them down to the 7-yard line, and they are ready to strike. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. They'll run it out of the shotgun. That is a big win for this defense, as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
As a quarterback, you've got to know in this area of the field, it's tough to throw, right? The windows, they open and close so quickly when you get down to the red zone. What helps you is running the football, but that's tough today because you're going up against one of the top 25 defenses stopping the run.
Looking to throw, it's Sorsby. He wants it all. Touchdown, Cincinnati! Fired in from the red zone for the score.
One of the areas they really focused on this receiver in the offseason was, we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not. So being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
Time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. Wants to go up top on first down. Got his man quickly.
Nice quick throw there. It's so important for quarterbacks to be able to find a rhythm and to be comfortable and confident. You want to just get the ball out quickly, make it an accurate and easy throw. And you can tell that these two guys, they rep that play in practice all the time, and it's now showing up here on game.
He'll try to do it himself. And he scoots his way to the first down and then slides to avoid the hit.
And he's just kind of proven that he's difficult to defend. When I'm playing defense, and we've seen him have success throwing the ball through the air, but now, nice job dropping back, trying to force the ball down the field, but does a really smart thing. Just kind of tucks it, takes off, and gets the first down. This guy's showing you a little bit of everything today.
Now they'll line it up from the 44 on 1st and 10. Looking to throw on first down. Going to try to get it himself. Couldn't ask for much more there. A first down, and they're down to the 42.
You just can't say enough about this quarterback and how important his legs are to their success for this season, for this game, and really for this drive. Earlier, when he called his own number, it was a big gain. He does it again. He's got the knack of just understanding when to throw it, when to take off and run. You saw it right there.
Working well behind the sticks on second down. Looking downfield, it's Drones. Here's a heat. Grabbed in the backfield, it's Stewart. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they're trying to get more points on the board before the break.
They're just trying to sneak the back out to the right side there, but great job tackling on defense against a guy who's hard to bring down once he has the ball in his hand.
Under fire. Under heavy pressure, lets it fly. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it. And they'll pat the kicker on the tail and tell him to go give it a shot. This kicker bragged that he can kick an 80-yard field goal. He'll settle for a 59-yarder here. What a disappointment. No good. Guys, a missed field goal and nothing changes. Still a 14-point game.
Well, that was going to take a Herculean effort by that kicker, and he just didn't have enough leg on that kick.
Looking downfield on first down. Soft spot in the middle. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for one or two more plays. Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. On the run, it's Pryor. They make the stop right at the 30-yard line, but it's a 10-yard pickup and a first down. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. They'll have just enough time to get one more snap before the half.
Here we go.
Here's the handoff. A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update. And the Bearcats will kick it off to start the second half. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. And the return man reaches the end of the line, and down he goes. And we're about to get another look at this Hokie offense. A big reason they find themselves trailing to start the second half, those 2 turnovers in the first.
Yeah, and I think coaches will tell you the number one thing.
Makes the catch down the right side. And they'll get it to the 30.
I hope you're ready for this.
And they'll move the chains.
Well, how about the offense setting that play?
I said I hope you're ready for this.
In the game, a couple shorter throws. They're just trying to suck those safeties closer to the line of scrimmage, anticipating
Had to make adjustments.
they would get an opportunity to take a shot. They called the perfect play at the perfect time right there.
He's going to take off. Great job by this savvy senior to know when he just needs to move the sticks with his feet.
Well, I think you're starting to see some examples of why this guy is inexperienced in a freshman quarterback, right? Obviously, he's thrown a couple picks earlier in the game.
He hurls one deep down the left side. And that one falls incomplete, trying to get a chunk play on that one.
I love the defensive mentality coming out here early in the third quarter. They've got the lead. They know the offense is going to be aggressive and start taking shots. A really nice play call that time, and an even better job in the back end in the secondary being ready for it. It just feels, guys, in this game like the defense is staying one step ahead.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run it.
Throws toward the end zone. And trying to put points on the board on third down. Now they're staring at fourth down.
third and long situations are really hard to convert. The defense knows it's going to be passed. The pass rushers are getting upfield. You're under pressure. You don't have timing. And as a result now, fourth down.
That thing was down for a while, but the big bounce carried it into the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. The Bearcat offense ready to go back to work. Back to pass, it's Sorsby. Fires to the right. All kinds of room to throw that one in there.
It's a nice play call there. You've got 2-possession lead. You're trying to keep the defense guessing, right? Because you've got that lead, they know you're going to run it, but you still have got to be able to sprinkle in some shot plays and some vertical throws. That was really, really good thinking on that last play call by the offense.
The Bearcats with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Second down, they'll go to the air. Zings it complete to the right. They make the stop at the 41, but it's a 15-yard pickup, and they're rolling with a first down.
The defense has got to be able to make a play at some point here in the second half. You're down 2 possessions. You need to steal a possession badly. You need to have a takeaway. The coverage is going to have to be way tighter than on that last throw. Otherwise, this offense is just going to go up and down the field.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on first down and set up a short yardage on second down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on second down.
Going to swing it on second down. Throws to the wideout. On target over the middle. Makes the grab. Defense right there, and they are set up at the 14. And the Bearcats come to the line with a fresh set of downs. The run from the shotgun. Stopped at the 13-yard line as the drive continues.
And I think after that play there, you're seeing how this offense is staying committed to having some balance. They've had so much success early in this game throwing the football, right? They've been lighting the scoreboard up through the air, but they also want to keep the defense on their heels, so you continue to run the football. Even if you're not breaking off 60-yard TD runs, you got to have that balance.
Now facing a third and long. Dropping back, it's Sorsby. Into the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Bearcats. They've got the lead and trying to put this one in a hammerlock here in Week 10.
It's not an accident. They're featuring this guy. His second receiving touchdown of the game. That's your job as a coach. Find my playmakers, get them the ball so they can do damage and have games like this right here.
Let's see what he can do with the return. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. And Virginia Tech sends the offense onto the field. They're down by 21 points, but you get a touchdown here, and you do at least apply a little game pressure, Jesse.
It's true. I think for them to get back in this one at this point now, they need the quarterback to play his best football. He's going to have to be good really pre-snap, David, making sure they're in the right looks, and he's got to be really good with his decision-making.
He's got to be dialed in because defensively you're giving up points. So it's not like you have the luxury of your defense playing great.
Looking for a huge play. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers.
Well, at this juncture in the game, with how the scoreboard looks, no question this offense is going to have to throw to get back in the game, and it's going to be tricky now because the defense is expecting it. You're going to throw into a lot of big zone coverages with everybody's eyes on the quarterback. Not going to be easy.
And he left that one short, trying to baby it in there. He's got to turn it loose.
Well, give the defense credit because they're forcing this quarterback to throw into very small windows under duress.
Wants to throw again. He'll pull it down. They get him out of bounds, couple of yards short of midfield. They'll mark it at the 48, and this offense is rolling. The Hokies have their offense in high gear. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Finds his tight end. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. And the Hokies want to pick up the tempo. Really good concept there to get things going and use the tight end early.
Yeah, I mean, just such a great job on first down, setting up an easier second down. Understanding I don't always have to push the ball down the field, but see the tight end, make the throw. No, it's not a big gain, but makes life really easy on me on second down.
And they'll line up from the 31 on first down. Now the play fake. He'll take a shot. Touchdown, Virginia Tech. They went for the big play, and boy, did it ever pay off.
And a really nice job understanding I got to get to that gap where there's a little bit of open space in the middle of the field when I run that post route. QB lays it out for him, and he catches it, gets 2 feet in bounds, in the end zone, touchdown.
Lining up to add another. And the extra point is good, but they still trail 35-21. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Guys, a couple of Mountain West teams colliding in a game that could have some implications. Washington has the lead right now. Feels like we've heard the air raid sirens a few times today, but they haven't been able to pull away. They're up by 7 over Fresno State. We've got our finger on the pulse of everything in the Mountain West and all around college football. Guys?
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Bringing the heat. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down.
And we need more of this from this defense, man. They have let this guy have too much time to throw the football. They haven't gotten that jersey dirty yet, haven't sacked him. But this is just as good as a sack. Getting to him, hitting him, letting him feel the physicality of this game, and not letting him feel comfortable.
Well, on offense, no doubt, right? You've had success. You're throwing some tutties. Why not keep throwing it? They're going to keep being aggressive. You're going to have to do a better job, though, keeping this quarterback standing up.
Picked off. That's number 15 on the year. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back. Back to pass. It's Drones. Pressure coming. Trying to get rid of it. He gets rid of it, but I don't think they're going to let him get away with that.
Oh, my God.
And here comes the offense on second down. Off the play fake. Complete to the left. They ripped off a big one, and they get it down to a 27.
I love offensive coordinators that take shots and sudden changes.
I gotta get to the Super Bowl first.
Just got the takeaway. You're not wasting any time. Defense is jogging on the field. They barely have time to line up. You take a shot deep down the field, and you hit it, adding insult to injury to the opponent. That is a great play call.
Fires to the wideout. Complete to the right. They make the stop at the 2, but he's got enough to give them a first and goal.
And with that pass right there, dude, he goes over 350 on the day. Nice performance. This QB's been dialed in.
The Hokies have it with a first and goal. On the ground. And there was nowhere to go. Just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. After getting knocked back in second and goal from the 4. Looking to fire. Lets it fly. Touchdown, Hokies. Quick strike through the air for the score. If this dude were a kitchen knife, he would be slicing tomatoes so thin your in-laws would never come back to your house.
Well, that'd be a good thing. I don't know if all my in-laws to come back.
I should hit that nigga with a 60-piece. No lie. I ain't never seen such fast hands in my life.
They kick it away, and that last score took a little whoop out of this crowd. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. To the air, it's Sorsby. Unloads to the wideout. Just a Baryshnikov-like move on the sideline to tap that toe and get the first down. Last completion, move the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. Wants to throw on first down. Pulls it in, it's Jennings. At the 45 on its way. And how about that? What the doctor always ordered. An explosive play to the 40.
QBs, when you see zone coverage, man, can you manipulate defense when you have a good pocket and you've got time to throw. He had a little bit of time to throw. You can move guys with your eyes. That drag comes wide open. Good throw, good catch, first down.
Give to the running back. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. We've reached the break. Cincinnati is on top. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. When you're dealing with a deficit like this, it's all about somebody stepping up to make a play, and you might as well start here in the fourth quarter. It'll be second down as we open the final stanza. Back to pass. The short hands, it's Pryor. Rams him with the stick.
Give me the strip ball. You're doing too many moves, too.
And they'll have enough for the first down.
This offense is
Absolutely
not
not.
letting up, guys. They've got a lead here late, and they are still taking shots. They're still looking for explosive plays. This defense just has not had an answer here all game long.
Big tight end tries to make a catch, and you can tell he extends the ball, but great job by the defender getting in there, making
Last time I played with you, you gave up 47 and got off.
At the same time as he's going to catch it.
Gave up 47 and got off.
Using the quick game.
No, you didn't. No, you didn't. Gave up 47 and got off. I texted you on the sideline. What the heck is Amari doing?
Football game with a lead, get conservative. I like they did. Like they trusted the passing game.
No. I probably got a snapshot of
to be aggressive because they're down. They've got to get to the quarterback. They've got to get stops. Nice job throwing the football.
Stop talking to me.
Oh, look out, the ball's free. Knocked down, but not before. He gets
Oh my God.
down after he
Get the fumble.
So this offense has the lead. They have the ball. They have the clock on their side and a chance perhaps to put it out of reach. A first down run on the doorstep. Didn't get much done on that run. He'll fight his way out and maybe pick up a yard.
Listen, the offensive coordinator's best friend in the red zone is the running game. Make guys commit near the line of scrimmage so I can throw behind. This defense is good, but I'm going to challenge them. I'm going to try to be the more physical.
Thank you.
And it's
Boom.
taken away by the defense, and they desperately needed that turnover. He'll be
Freaking go.
stopped, but not before getting the football and picking up big yardage on the return. What a play there.
Got back in. It's down 28-7.
Able to steal it away now and put their offense in position to at least go tie this game.
And we're about to get another look at this Hokie offense. This certainly hasn't been their best day.
Freaking pass every
There's no
time.
mistakes now. They have to execute if they want to snatch this thing from the fire. Got stuffed on first down and 2nd and 10. They'll run play action. Flushed out of the pocket. He'll pull it down and run. Nice run there. Picks up the rear. They'll force him out of bounds.
Cage.
This is important for this defense. This will be a big key in the football game. Like, I got to limit the damage from that guy. Because that's a QB that's dynamic, and he can make so many big plays. I got to string him out. I got to make him get to the sideline. But I will say this. I do want to hit him at the end of the run. I don't want to let him out of bounds and let him get free carries. I want it to be physical.
And the Hokies have it with a 1st and 10. Dropping back, it's Drones. moving away from pressure. Got his man downfield. And this defense's head is spinning. He gets it down to the 27.
Nice job by the receiver on the back end there, too. He sees his quarterback on the run moving, and he just works to get himself open to give his guy a place to throw the football. They're able to connect and keep the drive going.
So just your W-2s, the business name, the taxes you do.
Yeah, but it's a new business.
So it's a new business? Okay. So if it's a new business, the business credit's not going to be established yet. So you actually have to take the route as far as putting it in your name. Just simply because you know, if you want to put in that business name, you need to have at least like 2 years of W-2s from where you've filed under your business.
Quarterback strolling away from heat. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense
Yeah.
put the heat on.
You get more and more hits in a QB like this right there.
Yeah. So you could actually
So the business name is
That's winning. He's going to start to see ghosts. He'll start to panic. He'll start to see.
yeah, you could actually go on the loan with your business, and that'll help you build business credit as well. I get back in tomorrow at 9. I'll talk to finance and see exactly how it needs to be done.
They stay on top.
the thing that
I'm bigger than you. I'm stronger than you up front. Really nice job by the
Okay.
defense, showing their strength, bowing up, stuffing the run.
Trailing by a
Gotcha.
possession, they
Okay.
need to keep the ball.
Yeah.
They'll try to convert on fourth
Yeah, I'll hit you.
down.
I'll hit you up in the morning. Let me talk with finance, and I'll see how we need to go about it.
wait.
All right, cool.
Trying to do it on the ground.
Make sure y'all niggas kept talking, man.
First down, they've got it up to 12. This has become almost automatic. 4th and 1, go for it. They did, and they got it.
No doubt about it. No discussion. I don't need to consult my offensive coordinator. I don't need
Niggas
to
is dumb. Ooh.
We're going for that, and we're going to get it, and we're going to go for it. And if we don't get it, we're going to go for it the next time.
He'll be wrestled out of bounds at about the
Y'all niggas is
7-yard
crazy.
I got to be honest. I know the defense respected this guy's running ability. I don't know, though, if they knew he was this good. He has been gashing in this game with his legs, and already you're seeing the defense now make some adjustments to slow this guy down. They were able to get him to the ground. He's still got a couple yards.
All right.
And the pressure gets him back at the 8-yard line. The offense gets him.
Mark, you said 5 things. What you talking about?
Boy, they love to move this
Your memory
next
shot.
and take a
If you don't think you ain't said nothing in the last 2 minutes.
off play action.
Oh.
This is going to be incomplete on 3rd down.
Oh, you know what time it is when the defense gets that stop on 3rd down. Fist up in the air. Nice job getting to the quarterback, putting some pressure on him, hitting him, forcing the incompletion. 4th down, baby.
On 4th down, he'll try to toss it. Moving, keeping the eyes downfield.
Oh, he missed the pass.
We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and the offense is looking for
Yeah.
a way to
You know
close
what?
this deal out.
You know what? They ain't even.
We'll see what they can do on this drive as it starts at the 8. They'll keep it on the ground. They want this
It's
clock
not
to
even
move.
worth it.
And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
And after that negative play on offense with the lead late in the game, I think there's still ways that you can be creative and run the football, but not be so obvious. So zone read type plays, fake dives and pitches to the running back to get him outside, jet sweeps. You can find other ways to keep the clock moving, even though the defense knows you're going to run it.
Scanning the field, it's Sorsby. Snagged out of the air. They'll make the stop, and that first down ought to ice it, and they should be able to kneel this one out.
This quarterback has been really good today. Has been on top of it, seeing things really, really well. That pass right there put him over the 300-yard mark. That's a pretty good day.
I know you took a loss on 1st down there trying to run the football, but you've got the lead, and you've got to continue to run the football. And this is a big challenge now for your offensive line. Those guys up front, You've got to find a way against a defense that knows you're going to do it.
Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
Smart offense. I love it, man.
So,
Make them
about the
use
two.
that timeout. Run the football. I can
I
run the
just don't like
football
getting
and
cheese.
let that clock now tick inside of
I told him last time, you better keep cheesing me.
To win this football game, just be smart and keep that thing running.
Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as
Good
possible.
best game.
You make up the game.
I told him on the mic the other day, I'm not playing with Madden no more. And then he started running cheese plays when he got close. But I'm not doing it. Man, what? Money shots, mid blitz, and all kind of stuff.
And what a stop against one of the
I don't do
best
that.
third down offenses in the country.
I love the awareness by the defense there. 3rd and long, everybody in the building thinking this is going to be a pass. But up front, they were very, very aware that they might see run. And they did a really good job playing with their eyes. They rally to the ball, they get the TFL, and now they set up 4th and long.
Great contact on that ball as it just hangs up in the sky. They'll bring him down. The clock is at 0, and that is how this one will wrap up. They get the W, and with that being win number 6, looks as if they're going bowling, guys.
And that's a good moment for this squad, right? Like, you start every season, you have big goals. It usually starts with your conference championship and winning a national championship, maybe going to the playoffs. Everybody has different goals, but getting to a bowl is always sweet, and this team's eligible now.
I know the coaches are really happy about this, the AD and the fans, because they know what it means for the program, right? You're going to get those 15 extra practices at the end of the year to help develop young talent. Looking ahead to next season, but that's next season. There's still a lot of football left to go this year. Let's just see how good of a bowl game they can get to.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis.
See, why I was getting bullied by a Mexican. That's why he left. Gio sent him 50 messages one day, and all of a sudden, Ty didn't want to play the game no more with us. He was just calling him trash. Every time he would talk, he would call him trash. You don't come in and talk junk. He talk junk and then lose every week. That's why they be on his head. Yeah. Hey, why is the amateur hour talking? Why y'all two niggas that's not in the league and can't score over 30 points so somebody keep talking? I don't see Mar get beat 98-0. It's not a cheese, not a competition. It's your skill level. The average user does do that. You load up against the local guys. That's you just can't play nationally. I never said I was the best at Madden. I'm actually very trash at Madden. No, who trash at NCAA? Me? I'm the best at NCAA. I'm trash at Madden. I ain't gonna throw no touchdown play. You let a nigga sit and cheese you all the time, you gonna start calling nigga names, and now niggas gonna be ready to fight. No, no. I got morals. I got values. That's a difference. It's plays that manipulate artificial intelligence on the game. Nigga, you're easily stopped. That's the problem. You. Mm.